words and pictures. Words and pictures.
On my farm, I'd have a goose to swim on the pond, a duck to lay eggs, and a cow to give me fresh milk. Your turn, Shelley.
On my farm, I'd have a goat to give me fresh milk and a cat to keep me company.
On my farm, I'd have a dog to look after the sheep and a sheep to give me wool.
On my farm, I'd have a horse to ride and a pig to take to market.
Hello.
Hello.
It's a good game, isn't it, Animal Farm?
Yeah, you take it in turns to pick a card and try to match it with one of the animals in your picture.
And if you can't, then you put it back in the pile.
Yeah.
And the first one to fill the whole of their picture is the winner.
Yeah.
Oh, what happens, Charlie, if you pick up a card with a wild animal on it, like a fox?
Then you could be in trouble.
Ooh. Well, there's no foxes in today's story. There's plenty of farm animals, though. Here's one on the way to market. The farmer wants to sell her so that he and his wife will have some money to spend.
Goodman and his wife lived happily on their farm. They worked hard and saved their money and locked it in a special box. The day came when his wife said, "Husband dear, how nice it would be if we had some money to spend."
"Money to spend?"
said Goodman.
"Money to spend?"
He looked at the box and he looked at the key. "Oh, no," said his wife. "Not that money. Not the money we have saved. But if you sold a cow at market, then we'd have money to spend."
"You're right, dear wife,"
said Goodman.
"If I sold a cow at market, then we'd have money to spend. I'll go right now."
He was too late when he got to market. No one would buy his cow.
"Cow?"
he said.
"We must turn round. We must go back home."
The way home was long, but soon he met a man who had a horse for sale. Goodman thought,
"I'll not take the cow back home. I'll change it for that horse, I will."
And he did. The horse was too thin to ride, so Goodman walked along beside. Then he met a man who had a big pig for sale. Goodman thought,
"I'll change this horse. I'll change it for that pig, I will."
and he did.
"We shall have meat to eat, plenty of meat to eat,"
he said. The pig began pulling.
"Oh, hey, pig, stop pulling. Oh, I can't run all the way home. Oh, I can't run another step. Oh, stop pulling."
Then he met a man had a goat for sale. Goodman thought,
I'll change this pig. I'll change it for that goat, I will.
And he did.
Goat's milk and goat's cheese will please my wife,
he said. The goat would not go with him.
Oh, please. Oh, come on.
He begged and pulled, but it was no use.
What shall I do?
Said Goodman. Then he met a man who had a sheep for sale. Goodman thought,
I'll change this goat. I'll change it for that sheep, I will.
And he did. Then Goodman remembered something. His wife had had a sheep before, and she hadn't let them eat it. She had kept it as a pet.
What shall I do?
Said Goodman. Then he met a man who had a goose for sale. Goodman thought,
I'll change this sheep. I'll change it for that goose, I will.
And he did. He and his wife would eat that goose, and it would be delicious. The goose was in a bad temper.
Oh, goose, goose, stop pecking me. Stop pecking my toes. Oh, oh. Goose, goose, stop pecking my toes.
Goodman thought,
I will not take this goose home. I do not want it. I will change it. I will change it for anything at all. Oh, dear, I am so tired.
Then he met a man who had a cock for sale. Goodman thought,
I'll change this goose. I will change it for that cock, I will.
And he did.
Come along home, cock-a-doodle-doo. You will wake me early, early in the morning. You shall be my clock, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Now Goodman was tired and he was hungry. He said,
Oh, what shall I do? I am hungry, but I have no money. What can I do?
And the cock crowed, "Cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo! Change me for some food! Change me for some food!" And he did. As Goodman was eating, a friend came by and sat down. Goodman told him all the story. The friend said,
What will you tell your wife?
Goodman said,
I shall tell her that the cock saved my life.
The friend began to laugh.
Oh, Goodman, this time your wife will not think everything you do is right. No, this time she will lose her temper. Oh, goodness me, you will have a terrible time when you get home. Just you wait and see.
But Goodman said,
My wife will not lose her temper. She will.
said his friend.
She will not.
Said Goodman.
She will.
Said his friend.
I bet you £10 she will. £10. What did you say? If your wife is not cross, I will give you £10. Right. If she is cross, I will give you £10. I shall win. You will see. I shall win.
Goodman said,
We shall see. When we get home, you must hide behind the door. You shall hear it all.
The friend hid behind the door, and Goodman told his wife the story. He told her that no one would buy the cow. He told her that he'd changed the cow for a horse. The horse for a pig. The pig for a goat. The goat for a sheep. The sheep for a goose. The goose for a cock. He had been very tired and hungry, so he had changed the cock for food to save his life. And a good thing too. You are back safe. That is all I want. I need you far more than money, far more than a cock-a-doodle-doo, a goose, a sheep, a goat, a pig, a horse, a cow, all put together. I love you.
Friend,
Shouted Goodman.
did you hear? Did my wife lose her temper? She did not.
Said his friend.
She did not.
He paid Goodman the £10. So Goodman and his wife had money to spend after all.
What a happy ending.
Yeah. Hey, Vicky, the bit I liked was when the goose kept pecking the farmer's toes.
Well, Charlie, you know, geese
Yeah.
can be very fierce.
These geese live on a farm. 2 of them are sitting on their eggs. A rubber tire makes a good nest. The male goose, the gander, is standing guard.
Goose and gander. Both words start with the same letter. Here's how you write it. All the way round, down and under. How's the game going?
Oh, fine.
Oh, that's funny, Charlie.
Yeah.
You've only got 1 card on your picture. Well, what happened to the goose and the duck?
Oh, well, I had to put the cards back in the pack. See?
Well, why?
Well, of course, it's the rule of the game, Vicky. You see, I picked up the fox card, and you know what will happen if you have a fox on your farm.
Oh. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
And you can see those words and pictures again on Wednesday morning at 11 o'clock.